Dude, what an exhausting day. I am so tired. One more day. Oh my god, one more day. This morning, after I opened, I went outside to take the trashes out, and I saw the man from the night before wandering around in the middle of the street. He's just like walking into the middle of the street, standing there, talking to the sign. I heard him hit the sign at one point. Then he like would cross the street and talk to a fence and then cross the street again, and he was out there doing that until like 6:30, to the point where like when my manager came in the morning, I was like, is that guy still out there wandering in the middle of the street? And I told her the whole story about what happened the night before, and I looked and I can't find him, and I'm like, I guess he must have gone away at some point. I don't know where he went, but dang. um Anyway, that was that. And I had this one lady who's in a wheelchair, and she brings her dog, and she came in to buy cigarettes or whatever, and then as she's leaving, she sees him standing out there talking to the fence, and she's like, ma'am, there's a guy out there. He's been really creepy. He's like just standing and talking to the fence. And I'm like, oh, that's that guy from last night. And she's like, I'm worried he's gonna follow me home. So I told her, I was like, because she lives right around the corner. I'm like, I'll just watch you as you leave to make sure nothing happens. She's like, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, nothing happened. He didn't even notice her at all. He was just too busy talking to his shadow on the fence. I don't know. I haven't seen him tonight, so hopefully he's moved on. Honestly, there's so many people around here that should be in some kind of care home, being taken care of by somebody. And he's one of those people. He definitely needs somebody taking care of him because he's not able to take care of himself. And I've seen him in here previously, like months ago. He'll come in and he'll get his disability check and immediately withdraw cash from the ATM and use it to buy scratcher tickets. He's done this twice now. And I can't refuse to sell the scratchers to somebody just based on me thinking it's a bad idea, you know? They have to be underage. And if he's an old man, so he is able to make his own decisions, but like clearly not. But at the same time, I can't really tell him no. But at this point, for a little while anyway, I would just tell him, no, you can't come in here, because he causes problems and he makes people nervous when they see him talking to himself like outside the store. Somebody needs to be taking care of him. Anyway, tonight was insane. Like, insane. It was so busy. It was just as busy as 2 weeks ago on Friday when there was like spring break going on and there was some kind of parties. There are parties again tonight, and there's a party down the street, and so we got all of the party crowd and so many people buying alcohol. My cooler is so empty. But it's stacked pretty full of all the stuff that I brought back there to stock once I'm closed, and I can actually be in the cooler for any length of time. When I'm not closed, I just pop in real quick to see what's in there, and then I come back and I grab something like a box and I bring it back there, plop it down, and then leave, because I can't hear necessarily people walk in. Sometimes I hear the buzzer, sometimes I don't. And so I don't want to take that chance of going in the cooler, someone coming in, and me not even knowing they're there. So that's how I do that. I had to deny 2 sales because the person didn't have ID. Honestly, this doesn't happen to me that often. You'd think it would, but it actually doesn't. Most of the people that come in here, if they look young, they have their ID. The only people that I don't even ask are like seniors, or if they look 40 or something, you know, because the law is over 30. But I had 2 different people. One person The dude, I swear, he looked like 18. But he says he's 22, but I'm like, I can't just take your word for it. Sorry. But at least he was chill about it. He wanted to buy cigarettes, and I was like, "Can I see your ID?" "Oh no, I left it at home." I'm like, "Sorry, man, I can't do it." And he's like, "It's all good. You're doing your job. I understand." Like, I appreciated that he was cool about it because I'd never seen him before, and I can't just take your word for it. You tell me you're over 21. I don't know. And then there was another guy. He's like, he was trying to buy beer. It was at like Twisted Tea. I don't know. But he's like, "Oh, I don't have my ID because I just transferred here from Southern California." I'm like, "Sorry, man. I can't sell to you without ID." But at least, again, he didn't argue. He was chill with it. He looked disappointed, but like, whatever. Um, it's good though because I gotta be extra vigilant right now because the alcohol people have been sending their decoys around trying to purchase alcohol from places to see if people are following the law. So, for all I know, one of those two guys could have been one of those decoys, trying to trick me into selling to someone underage. And if they did, I passed the test because I didn't. But yeah, that was that. Tonight's just been hectic. I hope it slows down in the morning. It usually does. Usually on nights where it's crazy busy, it's like dead in the morning because everyone is drunk or passed out. So nobody comes to the store. So I hope tomorrow is easier. For some reason, Friday is historically been more difficult than Saturday. So, with any luck, tomorrow will be easier, and that will be the end of my 7-day work week. However, if they call me in on Sunday, I'm gonna do it because I'm really hurting for money right now. So I will put myself through all this extra stress for an extra $200. $200 every day that I work overtime is pretty significant. So it's hard to turn that down. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.